Mikkos Cassadine is trying to gain control of the world?
Total control.
Do you seriously believe he'd freeze everyone to death in Port Charles if his demands aren't met?
That's exactly what I think.
I can't believe he's responsible for this crazy snowstorm.
I know it's hard to accept, Dan, but it's true.
Actually controlling the weather.
Boggles the mind. You knew about this, Rick?
I had sketchy information from Mr. Ballentine when I was in Washington, but I knew nothing about the weather control.
Well, at the time of their meeting, we did not know the magnitude of Cassadine's plan, Mr. Rooney.
You had some indication because you told us that there was a possibility that the effects could be disastrous.
Well, right now, our problem is we have to locate Cassadine before we can stop him.
Yeah, once this gets out, there could be total panic.
Exactly. That's why it has to be top secret.
We'll do whatever we can, Mr. Ballentine. Rick, since you have some information on the situation, I'd appreciate you taking charge.
Of course, Dan.
What can we do?
We're trying our best to locate Cassadine now.
All we can do is make a stand and hope that he comes to his senses.
And if he doesn't?
Now, there's no way we can give in to his demands. We'll just have to ride out the storm.
Victor, your brother's behavior is absolutely abominable.
Yes, well, he'll be here soon to apologize.
Well, I'm tired of waiting. I'm going back to the room.
Well, I thought you were so anxious to talk to him.
We have much better things to do than talk.
Better things? You refused to make love to me earlier.
Oh, please, Victor.
And you're so beautiful when you're angry.
Well, then I should be gorgeous about now because I am sick and tired of being treated like some kind of piece of furniture by you and by Mikkos.
Oh, Tiffany.
Who the hell does he think he is anyway? He's kept us waiting down here long enough just to come down here to apologize to us for bugging our room.
I'm not here to apologize for anything, Tiffany.
Mikkos,
I know your views on the subject, Victor. You made them clear to me earlier.
you had no right to bug our room.
I had every right. I'm in charge of this complex and everyone in it. Pillow talk can be very revealing. In fact, that's exactly how I discovered that Max and Noel were no longer loyal to our cause.
Oh, so that's why they had to leave the island.
Precisely.
Tell me, Mikkos, where are Max and Noel? Really?
Where indeed?
Come on, baby. Wake up, baby. Wake up. Wake up.
Good morning. Or is it good evening?
It's good evening.
Oh, how long did I sleep?
Not long. I hated to wake you, but we have to go.
Is Robert back?
No, he isn't. Come on, sweetheart.
Well, Luke, I thought we were going to give him 24 hours.
Yeah, well, that's what his note wanted, but I decided I can't wait till morning. It's just coming too slowly.
Well, I'm glad you didn't leave without me.
Oh, save your gratitude. You'd have killed me if I'd left without you.
You're learning.
Hey, damn right. Listen, we really do have to get moving. Pack this up because the patrols are crawling all over this island.
That's a good thing we hit that up there.
Yeah, it's still here, all right. Glad that crazy monkey didn't come along and get it, throw bombs at us. Okay.
Okay. Shall we start?
What's up, man? That's how we'll get to the entrance of the cave. We'll follow the patrols, and that way we'll always know where they are.
Right.
It's the safest
behind
way.
them. Great. Okay.
Let's go.
Must there be so much intrigue, Mikkos, in the compound?
Yes, Tiffany, there must.
Is this what you call your perfect society? Spying on everyone around you?
Our perfect society is not yet a reality.
I've noticed.
I'm sure Tiffany wants is a freedom.
Oh, she'll get it as soon as everyone accepts our new world.
Will they, Mikkos?
Of course. And they'll revere us for our creation.
How can we be held in such esteem if we don't even trust each other now?
Don't take it personally, Tiffany. Everyone has been monitored since they set foot on the island.
Everyone?
Yes, Victor, I'm sorry if it upsets you. If my plan for a new world order is to succeed, I can trust no one at all.
Well, Mikkos, I'm sorry to hear that. I had hoped you could trust us.
Oh, good evening, Alex, Tony.
You're just in time for a most enlightening conversation. My dear, that's highly improbable. Even you would be surprised, Alex.
What is this all about?
Oh, it's just a discussion of policy, Tony.
What, Mikkos? Did Tiffy disappear again? Sorry to disappoint you, darling, but no.
And what brings you two here? I thought you'd turn in for the evening.
Well, actually it did, but Alex had some difficult time to sleep.
Sounds as if you were having one terrific evening.
Well, then, Alex, perhaps a little champagne would calm you down?
No, thank you. I really don't care for a drink. But then again, you do understand my problem now, don't you?
Yes, of course, concerned for your family. But please believe me when I say that everyone in Port Charles is fine.
Well, in that case, could we please see the monitor?
I do appreciate it, Mikkos. I really do.
Yes, indeed. Why not?
Well, I think that Victor and I would like to have an update on the situation ourselves, if that's all right.
Maybe, Mikkos.
Yes, of course. We'll all view the monitor together. And I might even give Ballentine a call. He should be anxious to hear from me about now, shall we? Ladies.
Yes? Yes. That's correct.
Meteorologists are now calling it the worst snowstorm ever to hit the state of New York. And what was at one time considered to be a freak weather problem is now being called a potential catastrophe.
Oh, my God.
Freezing weather has spread to as far as New York City. And should the baffling condition continue, the state may officially be declared a disaster area. To date, no deaths have been attributed to the storm, but injuries and illnesses abound.
You see, Alexandria, your family is fine.
Aren't you going to call Ballentine?
Ah, yes. Control the ship. Get me Ballentine. Ideal timing, don't you think?
Mr. Ballentine, we've got something.
Yes. Cassadine?
Mr. Ballentine, how nice to hear your voice. I trust
You've got to call off this madness, Cassadine.
What I'm doing is far from madness. It's a well-conceived, well-executed plan. I'm astonished that you would trap yourself in such an unfortunate city.
You do realize that we will stop you.
No, how? You are ignoring the scope of my power.
You're risking world retaliation.
From you can't even pinpoint our location.
We will.
Ballentine, you know as well as I that if your communications experts have not located us yet, they never will. You see, I've also developed a complicated sonar relay system that makes my detection impossible. Once we're both on the same side, I'll show it to you.
You have proven that you are a powerful force, Cassadine.
The most powerful.
Your utopia will never exist.
Go so far, Alex.
I'm sorry you feel that way, because it's up to you to convince the powers that be that it will. You have 3 days, Ballentine. Then Port Charles will feel the full weight of my displeasure.
Start by, men.
No, you can't rest, baby. We're gonna lose him.
I can't go another step, please. Just let me rest a minute.
Sweetheart, you can't. You can't. What happens if they circle around and come in behind us? This is the best way. We stay behind them.
Oh, look, I can't help it. I'm still weak from being sick.
Here,
Just
look,
let me rest.
I'll take this. Look, I can't leave you here, and we have to do it. You know that. Now, come on. Come on, take my hand.
All
I'll
right,
help
all
you.
right, I'll try.
Come on.
Well, gentlemen, you heard Mikkos' ultimatum.
The man's lost touch with reality.
Fortunately, he's in control right now.
Yes, as long as we can't find him.
Is there any other way to track his relay station?
Well, that takes time, something we don't have very much of.
3 days.
Exactly.
We don't know the extent of what he can or will do.
And we have to expect the worst. If it comes down to Port Charles or the entire world, well...
Yes, there is no choice. We know that, Mr. Ballentine.
We'll have to use the next 3 days to prepare the best we can. We're going to have to take some key hospital personnel into confidence.
That's your choice.
Jesse and Audrey should be told.
And possibly Alan and Monica. They're part of the Quartermain family.
I can talk to them. They're still here with their son. Dan, can you handle the physical side of this?
I think you better, Dan. We're going to have our hands full getting ready for the increased patient load.
A lot of cardiac, respiratory infections, that kind of thing.
You concentrate on the patients. I'll take care of everything else. We'll need some standby equipment in case there's a power failure or frozen pipes.
Get on that right away.
You got it. I'll keep you both posted.
Good.
Well, I'd better get with Jesse. You'll talk with Alan and Monica?
Yes, of course.
Mr. Ballentine, if you need anything, just ask my secretary. She'll page either one of us.
I appreciate your cooperation, Dr.
As I
Hardy.
said, we'll do whatever we can.
I know how difficult this must be for you, Dr. Weber.
Do you?
Yes, of course. Your daughter could be on that island with Mikkos Cassadine.
Now, Alexandria, I hope that demonstration gave you some reassurance.
Reassurance. Mikkos, Port Charles is being held hostage, and you know it.
Oh, no, not really. The fact that Ballentine is in Port Charles is of great significance. He wouldn't sacrifice his own life. We've won, Alexandria. You've nothing to worry about now.
Tony.
He is right, Alex.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what is
The
it?
patrol is in, sir.
Ah, the patrol, yes. I'd like to go up and check with them personally and maybe get a little fresh air. Victor, why don't you come along with me?
Of course. You do understand.
Oh, certainly, Victor. I'm bored stiff for this entire evening anyway. I just want to go to bed. Alone.
I guess I'll stay here with Alex, Mikkos.
Yes, you give your lovely lady the attention she needs right now. We'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Mikkos.
Good night.
Well, I cannot believe that he has left us here alone. By ourselves.
Well, obviously, he realizes how upset you were. Contrary to what you believe, he is not a monster.
Then what is he?
He's my brother. He's a brilliant man who has the power to create a perfect new world.
Oh, he has the power. But not the heart.
He has great vision, Alex.
Vision? Vision? Well, if this underground cage is an example of his vision, well, it scares the hell out of me.
My brother's world is going to be different.
And how is it going to be different? How? With no spies, no secrets, no little rooms where only Mikkos can go into?
He must have reasons for not showing us the plans.
Reasons? What reasons? You're his brother. I'm going to be your wife. Now, if he doesn't trust us, who can he trust?
Alex, I love you. But you know, you have already challenged the House of Cassadine once before.
But that was a long time ago. Tony, listen to me. I would never, never betray Mikkos. He's going to be part of my family. You know what a strong commitment I have to a family. To us, to all the Quartermains.
He won't let anything happen to them. You heard what he said.
I heard him say that everyone in Port Charles is going to be dead in 3 days if they don't give in to his demand.
How can I convince you that nothing is going to happen?
There's only one way.
All right. Anything.
I want you to open that door. I have to know what's going on in that plant.
Alex, no.
I have to know.
We are forbidden to go in there, Alex.
From seeing what? We are forbidden from seeing what? Utopia? Now, if you don't go in there with me, I am going to go by myself.
Alex, I won't let you go in there.
You can't stop me. Tony, listen to me. Listen. Don't you want to find out if your brother is really the humane, loving person that you so desperately want him to be?
I guess I can't stop you, can I?
No. So please open the door.
All right, Alex. I'll go with you. And if your premonition is correct of the disaster, then we'll face Mikkos together, all right?
I love you, Tom. I love you.
Alex, I love you so much.
And once we do find out the truth, maybe, just maybe, we will have that future for us.
You should rest for a while, Monica.
No, I don't want to leave. Look, if you want to go down and get something to eat or coffee or something, you go ahead.
No, maybe later. It's not often he's so quiet.
How many times, you wish they would stop crying. And right now, all I do is wish that he would cry, and I wouldn't complain ever again.
He never does cry much around you anyway.
No. Oh, no. You were the one that always calmed him down when you sang to him.
I didn't think you even knew about that.
Oh, yes. Yes, I knew about that.
When he first came home from the hospital, he was so sick I used to sing to him every night.
And, you just haven't been around lately at his bedtime, have you? Sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it to come out the way it did.
I know. It's just a statement of fact. And you're right, it's very sad, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Our marriage has certainly given us a beautiful son.
Yes. Makes it all worthwhile. Because he is beautiful. And he is my whole life.
I know. Nothing else seems important at a time like this, does it?
Ellen, Monica. How's he responding?
No change.
Well, it takes a while for that medication to take effect, and you know that.
It's certainly a lot easier being a doctor to a patient than it is being a father to one.
Yes, I understand exactly how you feel. That's what makes it so difficult to broach the subject. I have to, but I have no other choice.
Rick, what? Well, I don't understand.
It's a long story. It starts with Tony Cassadine's brother, Mikkos. Monica, your son's life is not the only one on the line. All of our lives are.
Hundreds of millions of permutations. I'd have to live longer than God to get through them all.
I'm sorry I can't help you anymore.
Done plenty already. Plenty already. I guess I'm just going to have to wait this one out.
Well, I guess you're just going to have to stay here with me then. Sorry about that.
No problem.
You won't be bored?
I'm sure I'll think of something to do.
sorry about this delay, Victor. It appears that Kaluga and his men must be onto something.
Oh, I know the patrol's aren't in due yet, Mikkos. I saw you signal the guard. You only wanted out of that tirade by Alexandria.
You don't miss much, do you, Victor?
Well, I learned that from you.
Well, I did want some fresh air. And some time alone with you. I am sorry about having to bug your room.
Oh, I understand completely, Mikkos.
I hope you do.
Oh, I only put on that shirt for Tiffany's benefit. I had pretended anger to pacify her.
Yes, well, she is a beautiful thing, but she has a strong will. Are you certain you can keep her in line?
The day comes that I can't, Mikkos, will be the day that I find another woman.
Simple as that.
Oh, as simple as that.
Victor, I only wish that Tony were as casual about Alexandria Quartermain. That woman's a jinx. She has been ever since the time Tony first met her.
She doesn't seem to be able to get her out of the system.
I love Tony, but he doesn't have the same strength that you do.
You don't have to say these things.
No, I know you're aware of that, but just the same, Tony will share in all our success.
Oh, I would insist upon it.
My only regret is that he's asked Alexandria to marry him.
Yes, I realize that's why you haven't sent her on the seaplane the way you did Max and Noel. Look, and I apologize for Tiffany's questions earlier. She has no right to question you about anything.
Victor, your support is essential to me.
You have it, Mikkos.
You're with me in this quest all the way?
All the way. All the way, Mikkos.
Lieutenant! Squad, halt! Yes, sir. What have you come up with? Not a thing, General, yet. How about the other patrols? Big fat zero. Damn mosquito shells, sir. I want every inch of this island secured. Yes, sir. Come here! Spread out! Come on! Move, soldier!
General Hospital will continue in a moment.